Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am excited to say that almost 2 months ago now I had my second baby, a beautiful little girl we named Kateri after my patron saint, Kateri Tekakwitha. She is growing lovely and strong, but as can only be expected, things are busy in a new way over here. However, I have been working to get my feet back under me, including projects and trying to film my first video in a while. But Ace has been on paternity leave, so we decided to prioritize getting outside with the family while we had the extra time. We've done a ton of beaches, plus hiking and random little adventures. I still intend to take the kids out whenever I can, but things are starting to normalize here as Ace goes back to work. In order to be prepared for all my daily tasks, I have been getting my bullet journal back in working order. I usually take a break from it when my days are simple at-home days, so I haven't used it since May. But I'm going back to running my household, so I need my to-do lists and notes and weekly goals. I've been reading A Mother's Rule of Life by Holly, I'm going to say this wrong, Pierlot, which talks a lot about creating a system for mothering that allows priorities to get done while also creating time and space for prayer, personal time, and fun. The idea of a rule, capital R, is based off life in a convent or monastery. The rule is their daily schedule as well as their literal rules for their life there. The rule is organized around what is most important in their particular spirituality. The example Holly uses is the rule of the Sisters of Charity founded by Mother Teresa. Their two founding principles are to serve God and serve others, which they live out in their rule by spending their time between prayer and serving the poor and taking care of themselves. I honestly love this book and it inspired me to create my own rule or household system. Hopefully I'm able to be a little bit more productive, but even more importantly, I hope to feel more inspired by and less frustrated with the daily life staying at home with kids. I have organized my daily schedule around priorities I have established for myself, which is helping me to care more about sticking to my schedule because I really want to get the important stuff done and give myself hobby time. Speaking of hobby time, the first project I actually finished just before baby girl was born. I just haven't had a chance to show it off. I have been knitting this tank top for a few months now and it is officially done. This is the Soul Top by Mochi Knits. I made it in a size small. It fits, but I'll be honest, it's a little tighter than I would prefer because I am breastfeeding and I have a bigger bust now than I originally anticipated. I'm guessing it will fit really well when I finish breastfeeding, but for now I will have to wear a tank top or shirt under it. Otherwise, there's a little bit more cleavage than I prefer out in the world. It also pulls at the underarms because of the tightness of the bust, so I might move the strings, the tie strings, to see if that helps. Outside of the sizing issue, I still love the shirt. The pattern was pretty straightforward. I love just knitting a simple stockinette sometimes, so that was really enjoyable. I used knitting for olive cotton merino blend, so it's super soft and the fabric has a nice drape, I think. Overall, I'm very happy with it. After having baby, I decided I needed a simple and small knitting project, so I pulled out this little Stash Buster knitted baby collar. This is the Emily Baby Collar by Natasha. Again, I'm going to say it wrong, I'm sorry, Gizamova. It is my hope for her to wear it with her baptismal gown, although I'm not certain the lace will match, so it might just be for the after party with a sweet little onesie or dress. I think I could have easily knit this honestly in a day, but because I had little time to freely knit, it took me nearly a full 2 months. I did a few other random projects I've been putting off as well, like adding a backing to this old cross stitch and making a very easy bandana banner for the 4th of July. We've also been leaving off a lot of freezer food, so I've been resupplying all of our homemade staples like bread, muffins, and our usual frozen breakfast casserole. And I even got in a little bit of weaving. I just started my next project, which is this lively lace top by Swool Nordic design.
I am making it for my aunt who asked for it. It is, like I said, a crochet top, and I'm doing it with Drops Saffron in the 100% Drops cotton. Well, first of all, my aunt asked for this shirt, so that's part of the reason I'm doing it. I'm also really excited because I haven't crocheted recently. I'm trying to think the last thing I crocheted. I mean, I guess I made the baby blanket, but this will be very different from that, and I haven't been doing a whole lot of crochet. I'm a lot faster with crochet, and so I am curious to see how quickly I get this done, whereas knitting a tank top, I mean, it took me months to knit the last tank top. I honestly feel like I could finish this fairly quickly, the only caveat being, of course, the baby is now part of the house, and so I don't know how much time I'll have. But crochet itself just doesn't take all that long. So that is what I am working on at this point. I've made the first row. Lots of progress was made today. So I am going to work on this for a little while. The baby is napping, Max is napping, my husband's napping, the dog is napping. So I'm going to work on this for a little while before the baby wakes up, and then yeah, I'll just see how much I can get done and how long it takes me. I'm probably going to make this a focus for my next video. So I will update you in the next one.
Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you all in the next video.